Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about personal hygiene for women. So this video is going to be about few tips about how women can go ahead and lead a healthy life, and it's just a few tips about women hygiene, personal hygiene. Make sure that you'll watch this video till the end, and if you all really found it helpful, make sure that you'll share it with someone. And if you're a guy and if you're watching this and you're wondering what am I doing with this video, I'm not going to stop you from watching this, but just in case if you're watching this, please make sure that you forward it to your girlfriend, mother, sister, anyone who's out there, so that will be useful for them as well. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and start with the video. First thing we are going to go ahead and talk about today is about body odor. It is really important for a woman to smell really amazing. I mean, come on, man. Who likes anyone? Forget about a woman. Who likes anyone? If you're stinking, nobody feels like standing beside you. So always make sure you smell really amazing. So make sure that you drop body mist or a deo or anything in your college bag, your handbag, or your work bag, your travel bag or anything wherever you're traveling. Just make sure you drop a deo. And if you're a person who does not like the deo or the perfume fragrance, few people do not like perfumes because there are few people who are allergic to that. So we also have something called as underarm roll-ons. We have it from Nivea, from Dove, and there's so many other companies which are coming up with roll-ons, underarm roll-ons. You all can go ahead and choose the underarm roll-on. Now let's just say you're a person who does not like using underarm roll-on because I understand it gives that wet kind of feel. Let's just say you wore a white shirt and that leaves a patch. That's really weird. So just in such cases, we also have something called as Dove Go Fresh Cucumber Stick. So this is a dry one. This does not leave a wet patch. So basically I'm applying here and it's just a dry patch. So it is really amazing. This is available on Amazon and it is really affordable, and you all can just drop it anywhere and you all can just take it with you all wherever you all are. So let's just say you're in a meeting, or if you feel that you are feeling very stinky, or let's just say you're not feeling uncomfortable, just walk into the washroom and just take it and just apply it, and trust me, forget about the fragrance, you will feel very fresh as well. So make sure that you'll opt in for this. If you're a person who does not like perfumes and mist and all of that, then definitely go ahead and opt in for this. Or the other option which we have is body lotions. I understand a lot of y'all must be applying body lotions as soon as y'all come up from your baths, but let's just say Nivea, Vaseline, all of these body lotions, what happens is the fragrance lasts only for like half an hour or 1 hour. After that, I don't know where the fragrance is gone. It's just flied up, baby. So, you don't even find the fragrance after, like 30 minutes, dude, max. After that, you don't even find the fragrance. I don't know where does it go away. So just in such cases, we also have Bath and Body and body shops. They have some really good lotions. So this is my favorite from Bath and Body, Dark Kiss. If you're following me on Instagram, you know me. I am obsessed with this Dark Kiss. I have like 3 to 4 bottles of this already. So you all can use any of these body lotions. So what happens with these body lotions is it leaves the fragrance on your body like until you have your next bath the next day. So these are really amazing. They make you end up really smelling amazing. You don't need a deo, you don't need a roll-on, you don't need anything. Just put in the lotion and enough. You don't need to reapply it once again. This is enough. This will do all the work it can, and it will help you smell really amazing. The second thing that we're going to go ahead and talk today is about shaving. So make sure that you all shave your underarms. If you all prefer waxing, very good. You all can go ahead and prefer waxing, and if you all feel like going ahead and shaving, make sure that you'll shave. So I go ahead and personally shave because I go ahead and get my underarms waxed, like let's just say 4 days, 5 days max, and my hair growth starts growing up, like it starts coming up. So it's like I cannot run for every 5 to 6 days to the parlor and all of that. So in such cases, just make sure you'll shave your underarms. We have something called as Simply Venus. You'll get this on Nika, or you can get this on Amazon, anywhere, even in supermarkets you're getting this. So this is called Simply Venus. It's a pack of 5 basically. So I'm actually running out of it. I already ordered one. So this is just a plastic one you'll get with this, and you all can use it like almost like 10 times, and then you all can throw this off. This is really amazing, and you can also go ahead and shave your whole body as well with this razor. Just in case if you're uncomfortable, you can go for waxing. But just in case if you feel that your hair growth is too much, make sure that you'll shave all the time, because the sweat and all that really makes you stinky and all that. Just make sure that you'll shave. The third thing I'm gonna go ahead and speak today is about the odor from your socks or your feet. So if you're a person whose feet tend to get sweaty very fast, and if you wear shoes, or let's just say some people just wear slippers and they get sweaty very fast and they start stinking, if you're a person like that, so what you can do is take powder. As soon as you'll have your bath, just take some powder, any powder, Johnson's baby powder, Pond's, or any powder, any normal powder will do. Just take that, dab it on your feet, and then wear your slippers, so that it doesn't go ahead and stink so much. And just in case if you're feeling that your feet are stinking after a couple of minutes, always make sure that you'll carry a box of powder, so that whenever you feel that your feet are stinking, just take a little powder and drop it on your feet and just rub it over your feet, and the stink is gone. Or if you're a person who's wearing shoes and all of that, so what you can do is and you did not wash your socks, just in case you were lazy or you were running out of time or anything, so just take your socks, drop little powder in your socks, and then wear your socks. It'll really help from your feet getting stinking smell and all of that. That'll really. The fourth thing that we're going to go ahead and speak today is about disposal of sanitary napkins. Yes, so there are a lot of members who do not know how to dispose the sanitary napkins. Yeah, I mean, I worked in an MNC and I've used the loos in the washroom, I mean in the malls, and in the railway stations or anywhere. When you'll have to go ahead and dispose the pad, you'll just remove the pad and just throw it in the dustbin. Guys, you really need to stop that. How you all need to go ahead and use a pad is, you need to take a pad, roll it in a tissue paper, and then dispose it. You just cannot use a pad and dispose it in a throw it off in a dustbin, because let's just say you're the next person who's going ahead and using it and you find it and it keeps stinking. You cannot see that. It's really weird. So always make sure that you roll it in a tissue and then throw it in the dustbin. And there are a few MNCs and also a few malls which came up with a different disposable just for pads. Do not wrap it in any tissue paper. Just take it and throw it directly in that. That will be really, really helpful. And also I've seen this in a lot of washrooms, and a lot of my girlfriends also, I've asked few members and they do this as well. In that old days, people used to say you cannot just throw the pad like that, the blood, others can't see the blood and all that. So what they do is they just roll that. They don't even roll it in the tissue, man. They just take it and they dispose it in the commode itself. And you all don't even, I understand you all flush and that does not go, and that just leaves it blocked there, and it's really a mess. Guys, trust me, don't do that. Imagine the person who's cleaning that has to go through a lot of jazz to remove it. So please, I understand we are in 2020 right now and we do not believe all of these things. Trust me, we are doing it and we are perfectly fine. So if someone is saying that, please do not listen. And if you really want to do that when you're at home. Do not do it when you're at a public place, because it really gets difficult for another person to use it, or for a person who's cleaning it as well. Always wrap it in a tissue and then just throw it away, or else separately in a pad bin, but not in the commode. Never do that. Number five, is it number five or number six? I lost track of it. So the next thing that we're going to go ahead and speak about is about intimate washes. Yes, so there are a lot of girls who still go ahead and use soap down down there, at your vaginal area to wash it off. You'll use the soap. If you're comfortable with that, go ahead, but I would recommend you all to use an intimate wash. I use Clean and Dry or Vwas. These are dermatologically tested, and also doctors recommend this as well. So any of this is really fine. It is very light, and it cleanses your vaginal area really well and just fights up all the bacteria, whatever is there. is really amazing and the fragrance is really good. So just in case if you are not a person who does not like soap, and I would recommend you all not to use soap as well, make sure that you all shift and pick up these intimate washes. They feel really very smooth as well. Just go ahead and give it a try. These work really well. Next thing that we're going to go ahead and speak about is about using of public toilets, which are really not neat. Trust me, there are places where you do not feel like peeing at all, but you have to because you have no other choice. Like you have to pee. You're like at the brim of it. So at that point of times, I understand you all have tissues with you all, or you can use a toilet paper, or a toilet sanitizer. Anything will do, or else you all can also use this Vwas wipes. You get this is a pack of 10. I'm gonna leave a link for this in the description section below. So this is a pack of 10. So this is how they look like. You can actually drop one in your bags if you're traveling somewhere, and let's just say you're traveling to out of station and you're traveling by train or something, and you feel something is uncomfortable, the washrooms are neat. As soon as you pee, you can actually go ahead and wipe off your vaginal area with these are these hygiene wipes. These are dermatologically tested as well, not to worry about that. You can just take these and wipe it off, and it'll give you a really fresh feel again, and it feels really very light, and the bacteria and all of that is not gonna come ahead and you don't feel that as soon as you pee you feel like you get that bacteria. You will not be having any of that feeling. This is really easy to use as well, and very affordable and easy to carry as well. And also make sure that when you all are using public toilets, just do not sit on the commode like completely. Just try to squat a little. Do not completely sit, because there are germs. I understand, even if you'll use that toilet papers or whatever it is, just try to squat a little bit. Do not completely sit on it, because they are germs, and bacteria just comes in like that. Just be a little careful when you are using the public toilets. The next thing and the last thing that I'm gonna go ahead and speak today is about panty liners. So I have two panty liners. I use these two panty liners. One is from Bella, and the other one is the Carefree panty liner. This is one, or this is a panty liner. So I will show you all how a panty liner looks like. So this is a Bella panty liner. This is how a panty liner looks like. It's very thin. It looks like a pad, but it is a smaller version of a pad and a thinner version of a pad. So I'll tell you all why you'll use this. You'll use panty liners just because you want to keep your vaginal area really dry. You don't want to get that wet kind of feel down there, and if you want to feel that you want that dry feeling, we use this. I use it like every day. I've been using these panty liners for almost like since 4 to 5 years, and I'm like, I cannot go out without this. It really gives a very dry kind of feel whenever y'all are out. Let's just say, just in case y'all cannot use it like a pad, because it's a very thinner one, like I said. So it's just to make sure that you have a very dry feeling down there. And you do not need to use it when you're home. Just when you're traveling out, or when you're going to work every day and all of that, you can go ahead and use it. It just gives a very dry kind of feel, and these are really amazing and very affordable too. If you'll feel who use panty liners, dude, use them at least like once or twice. Try using them and see how good you feel. That your vaginal area feels really very dry, and that is a really good feeling. So make sure that you all give this a try. So Bella, and the other one is Carefree. Bella, you just get a pack like this, and for Carefree you get them in packets like this. So you can always drop this, I always carry this in my bag as well. So make sure that you all drop one wherever you all are working, or if you're a college student, or wherever you all are going. Make sure that you all always have one. So these were few of the things that I felt that every woman out there needs to know. There are few things. I know there are a lot of people who already know about this. If you all know about this, I'm really glad that you all know about this. And if you all know, please do go ahead and educate a lot of women out there, because there are a lot of women who do not know what intimate washes are, what panty liners are, or they dispose the pads or using the public toilets. Guys, trust me, it is really important to take care of your body. Not just having bath is important, but just to take care of yourself and smell amazing and all of that, these all play an important part as well. Just make sure that you all follow all of these steps, and all of these products which I showed right now, trust me, nothing is costly. Nothing costs more than 500 about of all the products which I listed right now. These are really very affordable and very handy as well. Make sure that you'll give it a try. Go ahead and have a healthy living, and always keep in mind, whenever you're using the public toilets, just be really very careful. If it is not neat, please do not use, but the bacteria spreads really fast, and there are a lot of women who are getting affected by a lot of these. Just be really very careful, guys. I hope you all really like this video. If you all like it, please make sure that you all give it a thumbs up, and please do share with any of your female friends, so that they get to know about this and they know how important these things are. And also, if you all feel that I might have skipped some step, I must have added this step but I've forgotten, please make sure that you'll leave it in the comment section, so that I can read, and other women who are reading, at least they read it and they get a glimpse of what exactly it is. So please make sure that you'll leave the comments in the comment section, anything if I've missed. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and please do follow me on Instagram. So that I will leave the link to my Instagram as well in the below description section. Go ahead and check out all these products, and yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. See you all next week. Bye bye.